Hello, everybody. It's time to talk about the Philly Green Bay game. Game I'm not particularly looking forward to. So we play Sunday at 4:30 is the game, and I don't think we play a 1 o'clock game again the rest of the season, which is intriguing, I suppose. So I've been looking at this stretch of games that we play, including last week's game, actually kind of including the Cleveland game. But Cleveland was winnable in my mind coming in. It should have been. And I'm still not really sure how I feel about Cleveland as a team yet. I'm really not sure I like them all that much. But the 4-game stretch of Seattle, Green Bay, New Orleans, Arizona, there was no way that stretch was never going to be impossible. But of the teams on this list, I almost feel like Green Bay is the beatable one. Why do I say that? Have absolutely no idea. Maybe it might literally just be because we beat them last year. And don't get me wrong, we probably shouldn't have beaten them last year. Now, with that being said, do I think we're going to win this game? No, I do not. Any given Sunday, I suppose, is a thing in this league still. But I don't see how it happens. It would involve keeping Rodgers in the pocket, which is difficult enough on its own, and containing the running attack of Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams, which again is difficult. The other thing to keep in mind is when we played them last season, Davante Adams was not on the field. Slay has, Darius Slay's got plenty of experience with Davante Adams, so I suppose we'll see how that goes. Then the question is, do you trust your other corners to hold up? MVS is a solid deep threat. Allen Lazard is back now. Equanimeous St. Brown is back now. The Packers offensively are, unless there was an injury last week that I didn't hear about or missed, the Packers are coming into this week offensively pretty much at full strength. And that's going to be a problem for Philly in and of itself. Now, here's the thing. And this is the same thing I said last week. Do I think Philly's defense can keep it a manageable game? Sure. Maybe for the 2017 Eagles offense. I don't see... I don't know. I don't know how our offense keeps up. And that's the problem. For the last number of years, the idea coming into Eagles games, for me at least personally, was always, how many points is the defense going to give up? How much space is the offense going to have to pick up because the defense is giving up a bunch of points? Now the question is flipped. The defense can keep it a manageable game. How many points will the offense be able to muster? Considering this fact, especially that Green Bay's defense is not something to be laughed at. Their pass rush in particular Preston Smith and Zadarius Smith, they're going to wreck our offensive line, man. Wentz is going to be running for his life the entire game, which is nothing new. But I don't know, man. I'm at a loss anymore. I'm just at a loss. I don't really know. I don't really know where to go from here. Other than down, I suppose. I've already. I feel like at this point I've just kind of accepted the fact that Washington's probably going to win the division. I'm not sure how much I trust the Giants. I mean, I know they're technically winning the division right now, and who knows, they could finish it, but I don't know. I really think my money's on the Redskins. But, I mean, I guess in a vacuum, Philly's only a game back. The Redskins still have to play the Seahawks, the 49ers, and somebody else decent. And then I think they have to play the Cowboys again. And then they play us the last week of the season. So, who knows? I mean, the fight for the division could come down to us in Washington at week 17. Who knows? Probably not, but I don't know. I have so little faith in this offense. I have so little faith in this offense. So, I feel like that's like the shittiest preview I've ever done for this, but I honestly, I don't know what else to say. I mean, yeah, it's easy to say, oh, we need to do this and this and this and this. I don't think we're going to be able to do any of it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see us. And don't get me wrong, the Packers have been a funny team. Because it's like 1 week, I don't know. It's really just been the Tampa Bay game that they just got absolutely annihilated. I certainly don't see that happening, but I don't know. I see something like that, and it gives me just a modest bit of hope that maybe we can do something. But I really do doubt it. I really do doubt it. So, to touch on the next thing, oh jeez, I've been reading today and last night that I guess it's been said that the Eagles are unlikely to move on from Howie Roseman, and they are also unlikely to move on from Doug Peterson. I'm still in that not really sure how I feel phase about this stuff. Maybe it's just because I'm so indecisive about a lot of things. I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure how I feel. Like, I don't know. I looked through the list the other day that I saw of all the people Howie Roseman's drafted, and yeah, there were definitely some busts, sure, but I mean, find me a GM in the NFL who has not drafted people who have been busts. And he's also drafted some really great guys. The Brandon Grahams and the Fletcher Coxes of the world. Zach Ertz was a draft pick. I don't know. I'm just not sure how to feel about it. Doug, I don't know. I just feel like Doug's play calling needs work. I don't know. I like the fact that Doug is aggressive. I've always liked that, but sometimes I feel like you just need to be able to play situations. Sometimes he's a little too aggressive for his own good. I don't know. I really don't. There's a part of me that honestly just thinks just punt this year. I don't know. I don't know. Part of me really just thinks punt this whole year. Bring people back next year and just see if it is any better or if it's worse. And if it's still the same crap, then clean house. I'm just not sure. I don't know. I really am just at a loss right now. The other thing I read this morning, and this was something that I was thinking about, makes me think about it even more now that I read what I did. Apparently, Jeff Lurie had, what did I read in the article? It was quote unquote a lot of influence or something like that on the Arcega-Whiteside pick. I thought, well, hell, if that's the case, everybody's sitting here getting pissed at Howie Roseman, but shit, if Jeff told him to do it, then the one thing I will say, as far as like Howie and draft picks go, the one I will say I am super upset about. Well, actually, I can say two, I guess. I'm really the Arcega-Whiteside pick. It just doesn't bother me as much as it bothers everybody else. I don't know. Would I like to have DK Metcalf on our roster right now? Yeah, but again, 31 other teams passed on the dude. Hell, the Seahawks passed on him the first go around. The Arcega-White. Look, it was, I don't know. Needed a receiver, grabbed a receiver. Yeah, we didn't pick Metcalf. I'm not as mad as everybody else seems to be over that pick. The Jalen Hurts one pisses me off. And it pissed me off when I read about it. I was somewhat intrigued by the idea of having a gadget player, so we could, like a Taysom Hill type thing, I guess. I was kind of intrigued by that, but God, I did not know. I'm probably pissing people off here, but I did not know how cancerous this fan base was going to become over it. I really had no idea. Shit. They literally drafted a quarterback controversy. Like, freaking Philly fans have made me do something that I really don't often do, and I really don't like doing. And that is making me wish for somebody to fail. And I hate doing that. And I typically am not like that. Hell, I don't even necessarily root for division rivals to do, obviously, yeah, I don't want the Cowboys to beat us. And yeah, I don't want the Cowboys to win the division. But I don't know. I still don't typically actively root for their failure. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess I kind of do, but especially with Cowboys. But that's mostly because I like laughing at Cowboys fans. Like, it's nothing I have. Like, I don't have an issue with Dak Prescott. I don't have an issue with Michael Gallup or Amari Cooper or Sean Lee. Other than the fact that they play for the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, honest to God, that's it. I don't have a problem against the players themselves. And I especially don't have issues with players from outside of the division teams. But I gotta say, man, Nick Foles in Chicago, I gotta say, there was honestly a part of me that was rooting for him to fail. And I hate myself for feeling that way. But God, man, every single time I hear somebody say, "Oh, the Eagles should have kept Nick Foles. Oh man, I wish we'd kept Nick Foles. He'd have been so much better." All I want is for him to suck. So maybe those people will get it through their thick skulls that was not what was going to help us. Jalen Hurts, same thing. Was it Baltimore? I don't know. One of the games where he came in for like a play and he immediately fumbled the ball, and I just laughed. Honest to God, it's like, honestly, I just want Jalen Hurts to come in. Honestly, go ahead, start him for a game. I hope he comes in and throws 3 picks and loses a fumble. So then everybody can shut the hell up about Jalen Hurts doing anything to help this offense. I'm so sick and tired of hearing it, man. I'm so sick and tired of hearing people try and justify benching Carson Wentz because they actually think Jalen Hurts is going to do a goddamn thing in this offense. No offensive line, no receivers that can get regular separation. Questionable at best play calling. Like, and still, a week later, I've said this every week, and I'm saying it again. I still haven't heard a good argument for what Jalen Hurts is going to do for his offense. He can run. He was a good runner in college. Okay. What the hell does that do? You know, unless you're Michael Vick and you've got a good deep ball. I just don't, like... I don't know. I don't see it. I don't know what he is going... Carson Wentz can run, right? Like, he's big, but he can run. Excuse me. And he's done it quite a bit recently. Actually, that's been one of the only bright spots on our offense, has been when Carson keeps the ball and runs. What does Jalen Hurts bring to this offense that Carson Wentz doesn't? Tell me. Somebody, please tell me. Is he going to throw the ball any better? I'm not convinced he is. Is he going to run the ball any better? I'm still not convinced he is. Is he probably a little faster than Wentz? Maybe. Probably, because he's smaller. What's he going to do when he has no pocket? What's he going to do when he's got no time to get the ball out of his hand? What's he going to do as he's spending, when he does get time in the pocket, he's spending 5 seconds looking downfield trying to find a receiver that can get separated? What's he going to do? What's he going to do that Carson isn't already trying to do? Yeah, Carson's had a lot of turnovers. Yeah, he's thrown some interceptions. Okay. You don't think Hurts is going to have picks? You don't think that the pressure in the pocket's going to cause him to lose some fumbles? Like, what? God, I don't see it. Oh my God, I don't see it. I'll tell you what, the Eagles coaching staff, like if Carson's playing as bad as he is, and they haven't thrown Jalen Hurts at least a couple series in the end of a game that we're losing, they must be seeing something from him in practice or something that they don't like. And I know that probably doesn't mean much to really anybody, because people don't have faith in this coaching staff. And I'm not saying I have faith in this coaching staff. But they must be seeing that it's something they don't like out of Jalen Hurts if they're not giving him any chance whatsoever. Doug said early on last week that Hurts was going to get more plays. Well, he didn't. What does that mean? Is it Doug saw something he didn't like in practice? Doug saw something he liked from Carson? Or is it just because Doug Peterson's an idiot? I don't know. But something happened. Because Hurts was in the, 5 snaps? 6 snaps? I don't know. There was a disconnect somewhere. But yeah, that's where I'm at with Jalen Hurts and Nick Foles too. And I love Nick Foles. I love that man with all my heart. Brought us our first Super Bowl title. But my God, man, oh my God, I cannot believe how cancerous this fan base has become in the last 6 weeks. I can't believe it. I don't know. I don't really know. I got nothing else to say, honestly. So I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it there, and go get back to work, I suppose. And I'll get this up when I get home, and I will see you probably on Twitter for Football Sunday. Everybody have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you back here next week. Peace out.